Mal wieder ein bisschen Journal-Zeit, ne? Nicht Journal-Zeit. Codex-Zeit meine ich natürlich. So viel zu lesen. Aktuell relativ wenig, für mich aktuell neuer, weniger Inhalt. So, das mit Retro haben wir auch erklärt. Ich sage, machen wir hier hin. Baldmöglichst zum... Wait, what? Hier will ich hin. Was? Da will ich hin. Hier will ich hin. So, jetzt haben wir es geklärt. Jetzt wird ein Schuh draus.
The water is like a festering wound that no medicine can heal.
Should I send you back to the Tempest?
Is that an option?
Ja, ich habe das alles so viel schöner gemacht. Das Spiel ein Hauch Dark Souliger, ganz ehrlich, das wäre schon ganz geil. So. To the Tempest. So, here we are now. Wo wollen wir als nächstes hin? Das hier ist alles Nexus. Nach Aya muss ich noch mal. Aya muss ich noch zweimal. Okay. Dann muss ich nach Ios. Okay, kleine Sache auf Ios. Auf Aya ist noch ein bisschen mehr zu tun.
Hello.
Das heißt Ios. Nach Ios kommt direkt Aya dran. Let's go!
Pythias system, home of Eos and Prodromos.
Nice. Yep, wir landen. Nehmen mit. Aber nicht ja, sondern einen seltenen Gast, Liam.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
So. Direkt hier. Sehr schön. Quatschen wir mal mit dem Kollegen, der potenziell verantwortlich ist für Angriffe auf Nexus-Schiffe. Was soll das? Neues. Request information on Eros, Bradley. As you know, the vanguard of the initiative's new life in Helios. I'm requesting data on Eros, plant life, and das kennen wir schon, ne? Gleiches Terminal. Ach ja. Traurige Geschichte. Yeah.
Is your name Yale?
Yeah, that's me. Stanton Yale. What can I do for the Pathfinder today?
Tell me about the three sabers.
Oh, shit.
Well, that reaction tells me all I need to know.
Look, I just didn't think anyone would find out about it, okay? It's something that ought to be left alone. We made a mistake.
Explain.
The new outposts, our supply routes, they needed protection. We couldn't rely on just you. I proposed that we'd save Nexus blood by hiring exiles to fight for us.
It could have worked. Mercenaries and privateers have existed throughout history.
That was the hope. Cochran and I served together. I thought I could trust him and the crew. I became their commander. I armed them. I shared access to Padromo's operations. And then they took their new toys and went rogue. Attacked people they were supposed to protect.
Mann.
You know I have to report this. You conspired with Nexus enemies.
Who are you gonna report to? Addison? She signed off on it.
This goes all the way up to Addison?
She wasn't sure Ryder would work out as Pathfinder. She was desperate for options. So report it if you want. Addison knows any investigation's gonna dig up docs covered in her fingerprints. I have to get back to work. We've got an outpost to run here.
Und wie ich mit Addison darüber reden werde. Meine Güte. So wenig Vertrauen in Pfadfinder. Heißt das wirklich Pfadfinder auf Deutsch? Das ist so wenig Vertrauen. Dass sie lieber sowas macht. Ach, Leute. Nächster Planet auf der Reise. Route heute. Nochmal Eier.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
All systems green.
Möchte ich hoffen. Auf nach? Ah ja. Ja. Moment. Jetzt will die Flieger mein Essen. Kann doch nicht wahr sein. Auch hier lang gehen, oder?
You're always a welcome sight, Pathfinder. Still no word from our search vessel. How goes your hunt for the missing satellites?
Your people caught
Yeah.
scavengers from Kadara port stealing them. There was a fight. Your ship lost.
I sent them out. And risked your life, too. The scavengers. Angaran? Have our deserters preyed upon us again?
Nein.
The criminals were my people. Exiles. They ripped your satellites into scrap. I brought what's left.
The initiative is supposed to explore, not steal and kill. Why would your people steal something that protects us all? Murder those who are only trying to help.
These were a few bad people. There are thousands of good ones out there.
How can we tell the difference? Maybe the others are right. What if you are no better than the Ket?
These scavengers abandoned the initiative, just like your deserters left you.
And we hate them too. Keep what your people stole and go. I can't talk to you anymore.
Ich wollte ehrlich sein. Sorry, aber...
Sorry to hear things went south with that Angaran astronomer rider. Found a silver lining, though. The scrap satellites are gonna come in extra handy.
Not as handy as what we could have had, but I'll take it.
Not nearly as handy. Ja, das erste Mal, dass ich hier fast traveln werde. Ja, stimmt, es war hier links runter. Mal sehen, ob wir sie finden. Unsere kleine Kroganer Freundin. Moment. Dann war es ein anderer Weg runter. Goddammit, Leroy. Genau, da geht's zur Schießanlage. Hier geht's zum Medical.
No entering the med center until you're clean.
Yep, no problem. Hey.
You're not supposed to be here.
Lieta? You're tough to track down.
How do you know my name? What do you want?
Rorik was worried about you. He sent me to give you this cryo bracelet.
I don't want it. Take it away. I want nothing to
Warum?
do with Rorik. With any of you.
You've been through a lot, haven't you?
You wouldn't want to hear about it.
Try me.
I was dumped by scavengers. Outsiders who left me for dead. I thought I could come to Aya and feel safe with my people. Forget what happened. And now you're here. Seems like no matter where I go, I can't escape outsiders. All of you need to just go away and leave me alone.
You were jumped by scavengers?
On Eladon. They said they had salvage to sell. I was stupid enough to follow them. Once we were alone, they attacked. Left me for dead. Took my ship and flew off-world.
How did you get back?
I walked. 3 hours on the dunes with a few broken ribs. Rode back to Kadara with another salvager.
I thought Aya wouldn't take anyone from Kadara.
They don't. I told them what happened and they welcomed me. Ephra took me in. He says I'm a fighter. Resistance material. I spent so long wanting more than what Angara worlds could give me. I was wrong.
You can't lose faith. Some of those outsiders care about you.
Like who?
Rorik, for one. He sent me to find you, didn't he?
You went to a lot of trouble for someone you didn't know. Why?
Weil es ihm nicht egal ist.
Lots of us are trying to bring some good to Helios. Like Rorik. Like me.
Rorik. I should have known he'd be worried about me. Can I see that bracelet again? He actually made it.
He said you can use it to visit him again.
It'll take me some time, but I think I can do that. I know Rorik. He'd blame himself if he knew what happened. It would be better if he didn't know the truth. It's your choice, but think about it.
Damit dürften wir diese Quest komplett abgearbeitet haben. Jawohl. Nächstes ist noch ein bisschen was zu erledigen. Okay, da haben wir auch schon ein paar Sachen erledigt. Ist ganz klar. Der Nexus, der nächste Anflugpunkt. La 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 la. Zurück zur Tempest.
Welcome back.
Sowie. Nexus, da ist er. Direkt nebenan. Ach, einfach ein anderes Sternensystem reisen und sagen können, es ist direkt nebenan. Das ist der große Traum. Und dann Menge zu tun. Na, hier gab es noch nichts, oder? Ja, logisch. Mal kurz den Händler für die Mods auschecken.
Oh, hello, Pathfinder.
Generalhändler. Ja, ich glaube, das war's. Ja, dann haben wir, glaube ich, keine Mods. Erstmal zu Cryo Bay.
Fireworks in Cephessa as outpost colonists out-engineer an Angaran outlaw and destroy his ship in a daring rescue. This is HNS.
This is not good.
Da ist Sarah.
There you are. What's going on?
Nun ja.
Well, here's the pod you told me to find. What's so important about Elizabeth Riley?
I could have milked this a little, but this is Mom.
What?
I saw Dad's last memory. He brought her. ER isn't Elizabeth Riley. It's Ellen Ryder.
Oh my god. How is this possible?
Apparently, putting her into stasis also put her disease on hold.
Its progress has been halted. Alec put her in stasis after she fell unconscious in the hospital.
This is amazing. Dad's stubborn streak finally paid off. I could hug him. And then scream at him. He should have told us about this.
I said the same thing. But does it really matter? She's still with us.
Nur
We
wie
have to
lange?
wake her up.
That's inadvisable. Although Ellen is alive, reviving her would trigger the disease, which would prove fatal.
Can't we cure her, Sam? It's been 600 years.
That was your father's plan.
What do you mean?
Alec hoped that in Andromeda, we would discover new scientific insights that could provide answers. Our journeys in Helios have indeed provided valuable genetic knowledge, information that could lead to a cure. But patience is required. For the moment, enjoy the fact that she is still alive, and that your accomplishments will one day save her life.
Just make sure she stays safe, Sam.
We lost her once. No way we're losing her again.
My original purpose was to ensure the survival of Ellen Ryder. It is a mission I hope the three of us will one day fulfill, together.
Nice. Operations, da müssen wir hin.
Crisis in hydroponics ended after Nexus Security forcibly removed protesters, resulting in numerous injuries. Tensions reached a boiling point after protesters complained their families were being kept in stasis in favor of sleepers with political connections. This is HNS. All personnel be advised, Turian colonists are in...
I'm sorry, Lana. They're just trying to boost our morale.
I can't be an exile. They can't do this.
Sure they can. Especially to knife-waving assholes with 3 strikes already.
You son of a bitch. Let me out of here.
You'll have all one in our report. Now shut it.
No,
David?
Thanks for your help with those receivers. Our signal's strong, and our message is clear.
I've heard your reports. You're getting good intel.
It's still like pulling teeth to confirm anything out here, but I'm getting by, thanks.
Nice.
Talk to you later, Davis.
I'll be here. Arcarchero advises stasis revival protocols are proceeding.
Sit. Der war hier oben, okay. You fucking kidding me? Docking bay? Okay.
Reports suggest Perchero was intercepted by Ket forces in the Defino system. Reached for comment, officials refuse to provide any details on the status of the Ark or its inhabitants. But they do confirm the Solarian Pathfinder survived. Amid confusion and questions, the Nexus now braces for a potential influx of Solarian settlers.
I talk to my family every day.
This is HNS.
I wonder how these Angara have adapted in such a harsh cluster. How is their metabolism?
They can create an EMP charge through their skin.
Sheesh. Better invest in some circuit breakers. Fascinating.
Nice work out there. The geophysics VI is well ahead of the curve. As promised, 1 consultant's bonus, plus expenses. Enjoy.
Okay. Das war's erstmal mit den Tasks. Und Addison. Welche Intel über welchen Enemy habe ich noch nicht, verdammt. Konfrontieren wir erstmal Addison. Und quatschen mit den Pathfindern. God damn it, Addison.
I know why you're here. Yale told me to expect a visit. I hoped this blunder wouldn't come to light, but Helios has a habit of dashing our hopes. Have the 3 Sabers been eliminated, Pathfinder?
Their deaths don't make this okay.
I realize that, Ryder. A poor decision was made. People paid for it, but it's over. As far as everyone's concerned, the 3 Sabers acted on their own.
But they didn't, did they?
Hey, Ryder. Who the hell's this?
This investigation started with Sid's instincts.
I applaud good instincts, but not in this case.
So I was right, wasn't I? Someone on the Nexus was helping the 3 Sabers.
Yes, it was a mistake. We authorized a course of action that cost lives, but, like I said, it's over.
Bullshit.
We have to tell people. If we made a mistake, we have to own it, right?
Who does that serve? It could damage relations with the Angara, spark another uprising.
It would be lying. Ryder, if you hide this, what else will you let them hide?
We're not taking tips on diplomacy from a teenager.
Ah, sie trifft nur falsche Entscheidungen, ganz ehrlich, sorry. Da wirst du halt ersetzt im Zweifelsfall. Wird auch mal Zeit irgendwann.
With all due respect, Director, Sid's right. Transparency is important for building
Schon
trust.
so viel erreicht.
People need to know they can trust us, even when we screw up.
I'll make sure people hear about this.
Pathfinder, you're making a mistake.
Maybe.
Not.
But at least I'm willing to acknowledge it.
Schön gesagt.
Hello again, Pathfinder.
Any word from Dr. Kennedy now she's on Prodromos?
She's as difficult as she always was, which is how it should be. Andromeda isn't supposed to change everything.
You two seem very different.
I met Jean at a university bar. She was talking libertarian and drinking vodka slimes. I instantly hated her. An hour later, we were back-to-back fighting half a lacrosse team. And somehow, she hadn't started it. I bet there's someone like that on your ship. They drive you crazy, but for some reason, you just click.
Oh, yeah. Some people just... yeah.
Then you understand. Life is so... safe without those kinds of people. Some might say better, but they're not in the initiative.
Director Addison?
Goodbye, Pathfinder.
Goodbye. Vladimir.
Yes, Pathfinder.
Another time.
Pathfinder.
Durch hier Terminal, ne? Nice.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Und das Zeug sich sammeln würde. Das wäre wirklich ganz sorry, aber ganz ehrlich. Warum tut's das nicht? Das verstehe ich überhaupt nicht. Harty.
Ah, Ryder. Grab a seat.
So afterwards, the cat got twitchy. Took me a while to get back.
The idea of Solarians figuring out exaltation must keep them up at night.
Oh, I hope so.
So you're finding out the cat's dirty exaltation secrets?
That's the plan. Your star maps were helpful, by the way.
You're welcome. Between us, charting the Scourge and Ryder's vault data, the cat will run out of bolt holes.
I'll send you our latest.
I'll take a copy as well. Anything to expand the search grid.
Still hunting down the stasis pods.
And finding them. Having a partner AI makes one hell of a difference. I guess I need to train a successor. And figure out how to prepare them.
Better to find your wings as you fly. Worked for us, didn't it?
There's only one way to find out what kind of Pathfinder you are.
Ha. Guess so.
In the meantime, we've a serious matter to deal with. The first vintage bottled in Andromeda. Sent as a gift.
A good thing I brought my flask. Damn, that smells good.
Since we've got a moment to ourselves, shall we toast?
Colleagues, exploration and discovery.
To the great adventure, and all the mysteries waiting for us.
Quatsch noch mal mit allen, bevor wir zum formellen Teil kommen.
So it's official? You're part of our little club?
I know I was reluctant, but it was the right call. Thanks for the push.
Anytime. I love pushing people around.
So I hear.
From who?
Everyone.
Any luck finding other survivors from Natanus?
Brought in another batch yesterday. Still too many unaccounted for, but we're getting there.
I'll
Nice.
keep an eye out.
Thanks, Ryder. Appreciate it.
How's life on the Nexus treating you?
Running water and rations. It's a beautiful thing. I can tell people are still shook up from the uprising, but compared to Varl, things almost feel normal.
So, how are you finding the new post?
Not used to having people question my actions, but I like the challenge. More than I thought I would.
Any regrets?
My only regret is that Mason isn't here to see me play diplomat with Tan. Back in the Milky Way, I would have punched sense into that worm. Now, I use my words. I'm a changed man.
Spectre-Style. BAM! Motherfucker, BAM! Ich muss irgendwann noch mal einen bösen Spectre Shepard spielen. So richtig ruthless.
How have you been since HO47C?
Fine, I'm fine.
If you ever want to talk about Mason, you know where to find me.
Thanks, Ryder. Really, I'm just not ready.
Pathfinder versus Spectre. How does it compare?
They're completely different beasts. As a Spectre, I worked in the shadows. Intel was on a need-to-know basis. Here, everyone's looking to me, looking to me. It's all out in the open.
Which do you prefer?
Being a Spectre was easier, but being a Pathfinder is more rewarding.
So cool, der Pathfinder. Wirklich. Wir sind die Speerspitze der Erkundung in dieser neuen Galaxie. Es ist schon großartig.
Good seeing you, Avitus.
Stay safe out there.
I will.
Arclusinia advises stasis revival protocols are proceeding.
Haben wir alles schon gecheckt. Pathfinder Sarissa.
Sounds like our experience was a picnic compared to what the Solarians went through. Rake is determined to put an end to exaltation, and she'll have every bullet I can lend her.
I never knew Matriarch Ashara, the last Asari Pathfinder. What was she like?
The best my people have to offer. Powerful, just, diplomatic. I was a dowdy soldier by comparison. I tell myself she'd understand why I... But she didn't think that way. Diplomacy allows compromise. War doesn't.
Cora really idolized you. Have you spoken since?
A little. It's difficult to talk to someone who's that disappointed in you. But we do speak, and more importantly, listen. Reminds me of the days when I had students.
Now that the Asari Ark is safe, what's next for you?
I'll be tracking the Ket through their secret routes in the Scourge and burning them out. Charting the Scourge will help everyone. Some incidental revenge is a bonus.
Ja, aber ohne Scheiß, wir brauchen Karten von diesem Mistteil.
Cora said you fought plenty of battles, that you were the hero of Kirkus.
Ha! I survived Kirkus, anyway.
What happened?
The enemy fired artillery at civilian targets. I used my biotics to shield part of a city. I can make a good shield, as you've seen. I lost dear friends in that battle, but we saved a lot of people. If that makes me a hero, I'll take it.
Nice.
Good luck, Sarissa.
On to glory, Ryder.
So, mal ganz schnell. Ja, stimmt, darum ging's. Um jemand, der sich Vorteile verschafft. Dr. Aiden, wir haben es gescannt, aber keine wirklich aussagekräftigen Daten, aber Pathfinder. Da habe ich jetzt Licht, mein Freund.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
I know Sarissa's been dropping in at Pathfinder HQ. It's just...
Komm schon. Ja. Viel, viel besser.
Ryder, always a pleasure. I hear you're assisting Major Salem Barnes' investigation into Dr. Adden.
You know Salem?
I met him once or twice. A remarkable agent, despite his age. Unfortunately, my attempts to aid him have stalled.
Salem gave me 2 leads, but everything I found was inconclusive.
I've tried enlisting ARC leadership, those who woke first, but they've been busy, unhelpful, or both. Perhaps we should get creative.
Hey, if we don't break the rules, who will?
One of the ARC officers who woke early, Rand Lawn, has an apartment here. If he's too busy to help, you could scan around, carefully, see what you can find.
Sehr gerne. Muss ja auch sagen, Deus Ex ist viel cooler. Hier geht man halt einfach rein in das Apartment und scannt. Es gibt kein Schleichsystem oder irgendwas. Würde ich ja sehr genießen, wenn es das gäbe.
Regardless, it's good to have you back, ma'am.
I know about Alec, but what about the other original Pathfinders? Where are they?
Unfortunately, they're gone too.
I see. But they left great things behind.
Pathfinder Cora.
Arclusinia advises stasis revival protocols are proceeding.
Sie ist immer noch mein Nachfolger im Zweifelsfall.
Ah, Ryder, my hero. We Solarians have a tough road ahead. It's hard to wake up to such loss. But we are not the first, just one of many. Is there anything on your mind?
Einiges.
How are your people adjusting to life here?
We are resilient. Our lifespan is short, so we have a built-in drive to maximize every minute. Many of us are getting to the business of bolstering our numbers and looking for opportunities to settle worlds. I have a few select teams looking into the Ket. The better we know the enemy, the more prepared we'll be for whatever they throw at us next.
Sehr gut. Planung, Vorbereitung, Logik, das erwarte ich von den Salarianern.
How did you get involved with the initiative?
My claim to fame in the Milky Way was that I found a way to restore the biodiversity of my homeworld. For decades, we knew that the planet would soon be unable to sustain us, so I was something of a hero. My work caught your father's attention, and he, how shall I say, laid on the charm to enlist me for the initiative.
Oh yeah?
Your father could be very charming when he wished.
Oh.
What is it you strive for? For you, I mean.
For me, all I've ever wanted is clarity. I devote much of my time looking in the mirror, trying to understand myself. Some might find it narcissistic, but in knowing myself, I can be true in the moment, with little self-interrogation. Ultimately, the motivation is to live a life free of regret. I have come close, thus far.
Schön gesagt. Ein Leben leben, das nach Möglichkeit nichts bereut. Frei von Reue. Heute fühle ich mich eigentlich ganz gut, muss ich sagen. Reuefrei. Bisschen was im Haushalt gemacht. Vorbereitungen für Essen sind getroffen. Einfach mal ein bisschen entspannen, mit Leuten gequatscht. Doch. Reuefrei.
What can you tell me about my father?
He was a friend, and what he shared with me was shared in confidence. But I can tell you, the Alec Rider he showed to the world was but a sliver of the whole. He felt that to lead, he must project utter confidence. With me, he shared his fears and doubts, or at least a few of them. I considered that a great compliment.
Is Captain Hager doing well?
Hager is training to be my successor, if or when the need arises. We lost so many of our leaders during our captivity. It's left several roles open to fill. Hager is a dedicated officer. The sky's the limit for him. He'd make a strong Pathfinder.
It's good to have a line of succession planned out.
I want Hager fully aware of what the future may hold. The better prepared he is, the smoother the transition.
Danke dir.
Nice talking with you, Eureka.
I am at your disposal, Ryder.
Eureka. Pathfinder. Ist das? Pathfinder Turianer. Ist er das? Oder jemand anderes? Ich weiß es nicht. Könnte einfach auch nur Beispiele der Rasse sein. Die Pathfinden. Ein Röckchen über eine Hose und ein Top. Interessant. So, quatschen wir nochmal mit 10. Der Direktor.
The Asari seem happy just to be alive, but the Nexus is running out of places to put them.
I know. The outposts can't come fast enough.
What
Wir haben doch...
in the meantime?
Would they be willing to go back into stasis?
After what they've been through? You get to ask them.
I see your point. Just double them up in whatever quarters we have.
Easier said than done.
Ryder, I trust there are no hard feelings. As tempting as Meridian may be, caution must guide us.
Director, it's my job as Pathfinder to take risks. Meridian is our chance to find a home. What else matters?
Avoiding wholesale slaughter at the hands of the Ket, for one.
That could happen anyway. It's worth the risk.
The leadership disagrees. That's our final word. Did you have some other business?
Nein.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
I'm here to serve.
Surf my ass. My ass surfen. Weil ich gerade vorhin hiervon gesprochen habe, so, weil wir gehen jetzt ja einbrechen. Und ich meine, in einem Spiel wie Deus Ex wäre das spannender als Einbrechen. Weil da wäre es wirklich Einbrechen. Da wäre es wirklich Ein Stealth-Job. Das ist nicht weiter schlimm.
The Angara are
Das Spiel haben wir auch
survivors,
noch.
and they're willing to help. They'll be great allies.
Okay, Ryder, ja. Ja, red weiter. Schönes Selbstgespräch. Watch Dogs, Deus Ex, so viel Gutes noch zu zocken. Großartig. Nice.
Is a welcome bit of good news after so many lives lost out here. This is HNS.
A baby was born. Nope, wir müssen eine Etage höher.
Sure glad I went to school for this. Thanks for nothing.
Locked.
I may be able to hack this, Pathfinder.
Open.
And we're in. Definitely the apartment Reika mentioned. It's been watered recently.
A single fiber is caught on a leaf. It shows traces of novetamine,
A drug?
a neurodepressant reported in some Andromeda wildlife. This plant is not one of them.
Password protected. Little help, Sam?
Accessing. It contains financial and personnel reports. However, the EN signature suggests data was recently cleaned.
Freshly vacuumed.
Traces of dust still remain. Based on the Scourge radiation count, they came from a remote world.
So Rand Lon, or someone in his apartment, went exploring out there. Okay, something's fishy. Sam, can you work out which planet the dust on the floor came from?
I have a candidate. No record of any official visit. Once in orbit, I can approximate a nav point.
Wir liefern es gleich. Wie wir gelesen haben. Cost-Benefit Assessment. Here are the estimates you asked for, adjusted for current inflation on the Nexus. Pajero safe return. Keine Ahnung, was das heißt soll. RE invitation. Rand Lom from OpenCat. I appreciate even one reply. 12 invites in 12 days have kept me distracted. I hope these 3 junior staff are still accompanying you. It's probably simpler to book space for 12 on the comments and 4 on the mezzanine plus 1 just in case. That way, if we need one more place, we're prepared. See you on the 18th. Obi. Prescription with a reminder. This is an auto reminder for technical levels on land. Your prescription is ready to pick up from Medical Dispensary 02. Pickup code modem. Auto-generated by Med Monitor 6.
What are you doing in my apartment?
You must be Rand Lon.
Yes. You're the one who saved our Ark. What are you doing here?
Investigating.
I'm conducting an investigation about the Solarian Ark. I wanted to check a few things.
Ah, I did hear about this. I was too busy to assist. I suppose I'll have to make the time. What do you need?
I'd like to ask Dr. Aiden a few questions. Do you know him? Or where he is?
Oh yes. Aden's some sort of biologist. We were among the first to wake up. Difficult times. I haven't seen him since the Ark was rescued. Why Aden?
Salen Varn mentioned...
Salen? Huh, I see. If the Major's at it again, this makes more sense.
What do you mean?
No, I won't spread rumors. You can go, but I wouldn't break into any more homes on Salen's advice.
Moment.
If I've been misled, I should hear these rumors.
The Major is brilliant, but he's just been in STG too long. He's been bothering us with conspiracies since he woke up. It's common in retired agents. They can't navigate a world without espionage.
I see.
Look, let's forget this happened. For the Major's sake. Goodbye, Pathfinder.
Still got that planet identified, Sam?
Yes, Pathfinder.
Let's see why Rand or his friends are going to the middle of nowhere.
We will find this out.
We've had no trouble, Pathfinder.
Nice.